Welcome to another session of Composite Chalk Talk. My name is Peter Tran, VP of Product Marketing at Composite Software. Today's session will cover reducing cost of warehousing data. I know many of you had this challenge, so I'd like to propose an idea to help you. Let's start with something we all agree with, in that data is growing at an enormous pace. You have enterprise data growing, you have website, clickstream data growing, social media data, or some combination, and even other types of data that's really growing within your organization and throughout. Where do you put this data? Typically some type of repository, like a data warehouse, where you have historical information. And as information grows throughout the year, you continue to load the warehouse, making it bigger and bigger. And of course, the cost grows and grows. So what have a lot of companies done to try to alleviate this issue? Well, many of them are putting the old data into tape as archiving and storage. But as you know, with tape and other types of media like that, it doesn't get used. So what happens to archive data put in tape and similar media? Well, it goes into the trash can, making it a very expensive way to delete data. So what might be an alternative? Well, you can put it into an alternative repository like Hadoop, where the cost is about the fifth the cost of more popular high-performance data warehousing solutions like Teradata. So that's one way to archive data. Or just a regular database, where the cost is probably a third the cost of more popular solutions like Teradata. The advantage of putting it into Hadoop or a regular database, unlike tape, is that you can still use the data. It might be a little slower in getting access to the data versus a Teradata, but it's still available to you. Putting a data virtualization layer on top of these data sources make them all still very useful. So your historical data can grow. You can put the more current one in a high-performance data warehousing appliance or solution like Teradata. Put some data into Hadoop, others in a traditional database. They're not as high-performant, but the advantage is they're useful to you, unlike putting things that will be deleted eventually. So you get a single location for historical data, and that is the data virtualization layer, where you have more data, richer data to work with in your analysis and reporting. So data virtualization, as it pertains to saving costs of data warehousing, reduces the cost of data warehousing, more powerful business solutions because you have more data to work with. Again, my name is Peter Tran, Composite Software.